Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and today we are reacting to and breaking down a cover from Jimin and Jungkook from BTS. This is We Don't Talk Anymore. Big fan of this song. Very, very, very catchy song. This song was everywhere when it came out, so I'm really looking forward to checking out their version of this because they have wildly good voices. So I'm really excited to see how they, do this Charlie Puth version of, or their version of Charlie Puth's song. Let's see what we got. Let's get right into it, and here we go. Start with some silence.
We don't talk anymore.
There we go.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't love anymore.
Taylor.
What was all of it for? We don't talk anymore like we used to do.
Alright, let's talk about this really quick. So first off, right off the bat, let's see what key we're in. Very, very, very falsetto style. Let's see. Let's just talk. So we've got Jungkook the whole time in the first part. Yeah, so far we've only heard Jungkook's voice come in, and he's got this very, very, very powerful falsetto. You can hear with it's falsetto because it's a lot more airy than a full voice style of singing. So you could hear that just like we used to do. We don't love anymore. The whispery kind of style of vocals gives it that falsetto tone of a falsetto vocal style. So let's see what we got. So I want to say we're in the key of C sharp.
We used to do. We don't love anymore.
That's 4, 5.
We don't talk anymore like we used to.
So I think it's essentially like a oh no, we're in the key of, wait, maybe we're in the key of E. So it's, there it is. It's this A chord. It's 4, 5, 6. So A to B. But they're picking it to C sharp minor. So that's the really nice acoustic sound that we're hearing coming through right off the beginning. Of course, obviously the JK's vocals, which are fantastic. Very, very apparent, very close. The production of this is phenomenal. So I'm curious, did they just take the instrumental, or I haven't heard the original in a long time. So I'm curious if it's the instrumental original or if it's their, like they made their own.
Don't talk anymore like we used to do. I just search to find the one you
yeah, you get that reverse
you've been
bass
looking
coming
for. I wish
dude, listen to the grit in his vocals coming through.
you've been looking for. I wish
Hear that on 4?
I know that wasn't me. Because even after all the time I still wonder why
Ping pong delay going on in his vocals.
just the way you did so easily.
You got some sidechain going on with the drums and the bass and everything, where it's pulsing, giving this kind of movement along with it. So what sidechain is when you take a compressor, and typically the way you do it, it's also could be a tremolo, but a typical sidechain is through a compressor and typically through a kick drum and like a synth or a bass. And when that kick drum hits, it triggers the compressor, which pulls out the sound of the synthesizer or the bass, giving this cool pulling effect kind of, or pushing effect kind of sound, this pulsing kind of effect, which is really cool. This sounds phenomenal. JK's voice actually has a bit of similar timbre to Charlie Puth. Actually got that very, very high style vocal, the airy style vocal, the very whispery style vocal. It sounds great, man. Like this is, I mean, I can see why this cover has 40 million views on it. Nice layered vocals coming through. Dude, the echoes and everything. Vocal production is top notch on this. Layering. Look at the harmonies that they're creating. This is wildly good of a cover. Down even higher head voice. Harmony.
just so feel like I'm next to somebody.
So very different style vocal for Jimin coming through right here. So Jimin has a lot more of a direct style where JK was doing a bit more of the so like for example, like one is a bit more of a straight timbre, the other one had a bit, JK had a bit more of like the airy, wider timbre vocals. Very different, which is kind of cool. You can hear them coming through directly, like you distinguish between the two of them. I'm curious, like, did they just so I think it's amazing when other artists cover other artists. I think it's the coolest thing ever, especially big artists, you know, BTS covering Charlie Puth and stuff. I think it's just an honor, but it's also, you get the best of both worlds. You get your favorite artist, but then you also get the, you know, your favorite artist covering another cool song. So I think that's phenomenal. I'm curious, like, do they just release, like, what's the context of the release? Did they just release it just for fun, just put it on YouTube? Was it for something? Like, where does it come from? So if you could let me know, comments down below, because I would love to see more artists covering more artists. I think it's just, I would love to see it, and it doesn't happen all that often, but I love seeing it. You hear the echo production? The production is phenomenal.
Every now and then I think you might want me to come show up at your door, but I'm just so afraid that I'll be wrong.
They really went out with the vocal production on this.
Into her eyes, it's just holding on to you so tight, the way I did before. I overdosed. Should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain.
Again, you hear those layered vocals, and you hear, let's listen to all the things. So when they say brain, you hear the layers of vocals on brain, but then you hear the echoes of going back and forth. There's so many different aspects.
Can't get you out of my brain. Ooh, it's such a shame. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk
nice.
anymore.
Hold on, response.
We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't love anymore. What I saw before. We don't talk anymore like we used to do.
Hear that pitch shifted vocal? That's cool. That's sweet. Syncopated sidechain going on the upbeat.
Kind of dress you're wearing tonight. If it's giving it to you just right, the way I did before. I overdosed. Should've known your love was a game.
Cool, calm response between the two of them.
Oh, it's such a shame that we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we.
Dude, this is phenomenal.
We don't love anymore. What I saw before. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't talk anymore.
That's cool. You hear the pitch shifted vocal going through along with their vocal. That's a really cool contrast to sound. Big wire style vocal layer. This is such a good cover. Dude, that was insane. The crazy part is that this cover has 39 million views on it, and it's just on a like a random account with the color-coded lyrics. Just this like so imagine then like if like on their original, like if they posted this officially, like I don't know if they did or not, but like this lyric video has 40 million views. Like that's a stinking a phenomenal cover, man. Good for them. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out the rest of the stuff, there's a ton of other stuff on the channel. Have a great day. God bless and peace out.